Now, Sacramento's budget was the biggest deficit in the whole country, is pushing some revolutionary and creative ways of raising revenue. But this legalizing marijuana and trying to tax it, it has a short term, perhaps a short term benefit in which we shall um, be able to recruit enough revenue to do some project. But we need to be looking long term. We got to bear in mind that it's not only the legalization of marijuana that is happening these days. You have, same-sex marriage. You have, prison situation. You have it's a total thing that is happening. Now, I've studied civilizations, and it seems to me when an era is coming to an end, people become very creative in bringing on the end. And when you look at Rome, and you look at these civilizations, you won't know after they were so powerful how they ended. I'm not sure how individuals are thinking. We have an educational crisis too. You have an individual who has a big doctorate, but this guy doesn't have a clue what's happening. And so they're not taking this study serious, but yet they're having very influential positions. And when they speak things that are unadvised and things that are basically dumb, if you were to, compared to if they had done some good research and studies at school, here's where we at. And perhaps many of these individuals maybe have been smoking this thing so long that their minds are not clear enough to see the real issue here. People who are terminally ill use marijuana as a therapy. It's not that they're using it for recreation. They say it ease the pain. And when you get into understanding in relieving pain, what happens? There's a suppression on the nervous system, so that it's not the pain goes away, but you're not recognizing it. And a continuous thing of this, I don't know if what it would do to the brain as far as the connecting of the various neurons, whatever, that register pain, etc. So that I've never used it. I don't know what the experience is. I'm not terminally ill to see what it really does. But I just feel it, and I think that individuals need to look at this very carefully. It was seen as a gateway drug, and if everybody starts to use it now, our perception and the clarity of our minds start to decline, and then many more will go into other types of drugs to get that additional feeling that they had been getting in the initial stages of their marijuana introduction. And so I believe that this is not the smartest thing to do. It's not because you're going to raise some revenue that you're going to just legalize anything. People were saying that the same thing with alcohol. It was illegal and legalized and taxed and whatever. But we having people with so much liver problems. Alcohol is a poison. So if we have come to the place now where we're into so much Halloween, so much voodoo, and we're not seeing straight, and we're not thinking straight, and we push the government, and we are the government, and we bring on things that will, end our civilization and put us in risk, I think that we need to look at this very carefully. And I hope that, cool heads prevail, and that individuals monitor themselves. Yes, this might be exciting, but what the long term? How it's going to affect my genes? How it's going to affect my offspring? Should women be smoking marijuana when they're pregnant? I mean, be careful as we go ahead with this thing. I think it's a bad